Two brand new props have arrived for the Distortions Unlimited 2022 season, and both of them are pretty awesome. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and the Distortions Unlimited 2022 lineup has grown once again. That's right, Distortions Unlimited has released yet another two props as part of their 2022 lineup. One being a static prop and the other one being an animatronic, and might I say a very violent motion animatronic. Now, thus far, the 2022 season has been looking very, very good for Distortions Unlimited. We've gotten to see some tremendous items released as part of their 2022 collection, and it seems like with every release, the animatronics and items just keep getting better. Now, at the time of recording this, the Trans World Halloween Attractions event is just about 5 days away, and we will be seeing Distortions Unlimited being a vendor at this event. Now, leading up to the event, we've been seeing Distortions Unlimited drop various items for us as part of their 2022 lineup, building up to Trans World and them being a vendor at the event. Now, just a couple of days ago, we got two more animatronics, or I should say, an animatronic and a static prop, released for the 2022 season, and these have got to be some of my favorites from the entire 2022 lineup that we've seen so far. And I know that a lot of other people are agreeing with me, because these are really some tremendous items. So without further ado, let's take a look at the brand new Distortions Unlimited 2022 Creep and Mutant products. Alright, so kicking off the Distortions 2022 releases, we have Mutant. An animatronic with a simple name, but a name that fits it very well, and it's all you need. Now, Mutant is just a fantastic item. I don't even know where to begin. This is a 7-foot monster animatronic who kind of looks like he's connected to like a metal backboard. He lights up, he has a burst of fog, he spits at you, he violently shakes around, and there's just so much going on with this. So let's start taking a look at the detail. The detailing of the body is just so incredible. We see this all the time with Distortions. They don't disappoint when they do the design of an animatronic or a static prop. Their paint jobs are just always incredible. Their sculpts are always even better than the paint job, and it's just absolutely incredible item with the sculpting and the paint job that we're seeing on Mutant here. The face is probably my favorite thing about this. I just love the giant open mouth that he has. The face looks really awesome. He's got these big eyes. You can kind of see some of his skull. He's got a lot of veins going on. The face has some awesome detail. Going along with the face, you also have some really awesome eyes on the head as well. I always say this with all my Distortions videos. The glossy eyes and glossy paint that Distortions uses for the eyes are always just so realistic looking and really like creepy, and I don't know, just have like a weird effect to them. It fits really well with this Mutant animatronic. Has like a glossy eye. You can also kind of see like eyelids underneath the eyes, which looks really interesting. I love the teeth. They look great. The whole face is just really awesome. He also has some gray scraggly hair going down from the top of his head, which looks really awesome. His body is also really cool. You just have a kind of a flesh tone looking body with some abs. He's kind of built, I'm not gonna lie. He has some really awesome arms. He has some long fingers with nails, and kind of on his wrist he has some metal beams, or kind of like metal bracelets that are connecting him with chains to the metal backboard that's behind him. The look of the Mutant character is just really awesome. I love the way he looks from a design standpoint. The paint job and sculpt is really awesome. I also really enjoy the metal backboard that we're seeing here. Ed actually said in the demo video for this guy that the backboard is completely made out of metal. Really awesome. I did not expect it to be made out of metal, but it actually is. Again, just something we come to expect from Distortions at this point. They make really awesome quality stuff, so it suits them well to have real metal. It's got LED lights on it, which I think looks really awesome. The LED lights are constantly on, but when you activate the item, it actually starts to light up even more as the activation starts. Really love the way that looks. Now, talking about the features that this guy has, first of all, he spits at you. I always love spitting animatronics. They're always really cool. They always create a really good scare in a haunted attraction when something spits at you. That's why I automatically love Mutant when I saw that he actually spits water out. Now, one thing that's interesting, you do not have to have him spit water out. You can also just have him spit air. Both are some really cool options. I know air scares are really cool. Water scares are even better. I love the fact that he spits water, and it just adds to the effect that he's a creepy monster. He also spits out fog from the bottom of the metal backboard. That looks really, really good. When the activation starts, a bunch of fog spits out of the metal backboard. It creates for a really cool effect and kind of looks like it kind of makes it look like that he's going to break out from the backboard. I love the way the fog looks, and paired with the water spitting action, looks really cool, and I just love the use of fog and water in one item. Looks really, really good. Then, obviously, the main focus point of this animatronic is the violent shaking motion. This guy just moves so incredibly fast. It looks really realistic. It looks really organic. And it really does look scary. It looks like that at any moment this character is going to break off of the metal backboard and start to run at you. I always love animatronics that are just so incredibly fast. The motor on this thing has got to be just so absolutely heavy duty to be able to handle a mechanism and a speed that this guy is running at. It just looks absolutely insane. I believe that Ed in the video said that in the video he's running at 8,800 PSI, so 8,000 PSI, which is obviously pretty high, but that's what's running the constant, really violent motion, if you're wondering. 8,000 PSI is what can run this really violent mutant animatronic. Now, this animatronic is going to be coming in at $3,680 United States dollars. Honestly, very, very good price. Obviously, we know professional haunt animatronics go for around this price, just shy of like $4,000. Haunt prices are around this all the time, so it's not really surprising to see this. He's made out of almost full metal. You got some latex in there as well for the body. The detailing is just insane. He has a really heavy-duty mechanism. He has a bunch of features, including fog and water spitting. And like I mentioned, he has a almost all-metal armature. So that just shy of $4,000 price tag is pretty fair, and that's what we come to expect from professional haunt animatronics, which of course this guy is because of just his insane quality. Overall, I really enjoy the mutant animatronic, his motion, his look, his metal backboard, and those water spitting and fog features are just so awesome. Really enjoyed this guy, and he's probably one of my favorites from the entire Distortions 2022 lineup thus far. Let's take a look at the second release that came from Distortions. So the second Distortions release is also very cool, and this is Creep. Now, you might be a little surprised when I tell you that Creep is actually a killer clown prop, because we really don't see a lot of clowns at all from Distortions. But I feel like when you take a look at this item, you get the sense right away that it has a Distortions flair to it, which I'll explain why I think it has that flair in just a second. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first heard that Distortions released a clown, I was a little bit disappointed, just because we get so many clowns from Halloween companies every year, and I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of them. But then when I saw the pictures of it, I was just absolutely amazed and fell in love with this guy immediately, and I'll explain why. We do get a lot of clowns, and they always look very, very similar to each other. We always have the bright colors, we always have the clown makeup, we always have like balloons or candy, anything like that, the kind of stereotypical clown stuff. Creep is the perfect example of a unique clown that has that clownness to him, but at the same time is unique in his own way and brings his own kind of creativeness to the clown world, which is why I enjoy him so much. Now, the reason I say this is because Creep is actually a pretty dark color scheme. He's got that signature clown face that we see on a lot of clowns, but at the same time, it's very unique. I really love how his eyelids are kind of being peeled up. It's really creepy looking. It's very, like, bloody kind of and gory. I love the way that looks. It's super creepy looking, and I love how you can see his red eyelids kind of getting pulled up. That smile looks really awesome. I love the yellow coloring on his teeth, and I love his purple hair. That purple hair is just about the only colorful thing on this entire prop. By the way, I should mention this is a static prop. This is not animatronic. He's just static. The purple hair is basically the only colorful thing on him, which I think is awesome. Really, really cool, and I love how he only has a little bit of like hair and it's kind of thin. His black outfit is what makes this guy so awesome. When you think of a clown, you really would not think of a black kind of jumpsuit coverall. You really wouldn't think about that. Creep is sporting that black coverall. I love how that looks because it makes his face pop the most, and it makes that purple hair really pop. It's just, when you think of a clown, this is absolutely not what you think of, but when you see it, it makes you really think, that's unique, that's awesome, and it's really creepy for a clown. When I look at this, I kind of just think maybe this is like a clown in like a jail outfit or a prison uniform. I love the way the black looks. It really is making the rest of the body pop with that white face makeup and the purple hair. I love the black jumpsuit that he has. It looks really awesome. Now, this guy is holding a bloody butcher knife in his hand. You can switch whatever hand you would like the butcher knife, I should say, to be in. You can switch that around, which is really awesome. He does have posable arms, which I think is great. I always love when an animatronic or a prop features posable arms because it just adds a little bit of a creativeness flair to it. You can really give it whatever kind of look you would like. I always love that. That's really awesome. You can kind of get some different looks to him, as you can see in these pictures. His head is also posable, which means you can either have his head just going straight upwards or kind of tilted or like cocked in a certain direction. I always love that as well. Goes well with the posable arms. You can really get any kind of look that you would like, which I think is a cool thing for this, especially when you're spending a decent amount of money. It's cool to be able to get the look that you exactly want and that's why another reason why I really love the armature that Creep is sporting. I love his face makeup so much, and it matches well with his hands. He kind of has a white face and white hands to go along with it. Again, I just love the way it looks because it pops when going next to the black coverall that he's wearing. The black and white looks really good. But I just can't stress enough, I really love the face on Creep. It's just so awesome looking. It's so creepy looking. See what I did there? Creepy. I love the way it looks. It's really awesome. The peeled eyelids is probably my favorite thing about it. He has some really just creepy eyes. They kind of look like they have like a film over them, which is really awesome and creepy. The purple hair looks great. These creepy yellow teeth look awesome. And overall, the Creep prop is just such a fantastic piece from Distortions. This guy is set to be retailing for $524 United States dollars, but he is currently on sale at the time of recording for $454, which is a pretty good price for him. Again, this guy is made out of he has a complete metal armature, and then he has a foam and latex outside with his face and hands. I feel like this is a pretty good price for him, especially since he's a metal armature with foam latex. Foam latex is a really, really good material, and it's going to work well to create that look that we're seeing on Creep. His face looks really awesome, and that comes to be from the latex foam that they're using for the material. Overall, Creep looks really awesome. His price is pretty good for the metal armature and foam latex material that you're getting on this piece. I love the Bloody Butcher Knife. It looks really scary, and I can't stress to you enough how weird that face looks. The eyelids are awesome, the eyes are even better, and the mouth just really tops off the entire creepy face that we're seeing on this brand new Distortions Unlimited 2022 Creep static prop. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up my video, taking a look at the brand new 2 releases that we got for the Distortions Unlimited 2022 season. Overall, these 2 are just really awesome. I love Mutant and I love Creep. They're both really unique. I think that Creep is awesome wearing a black coverall. It's really not what you think of when you think of a clown, but it works really well when you see it in reality and when you see it come to real life. And I also enjoy Mutant really a ton because of his bunch of features that he features. I love that he spits water. I love that he uses fog. And I also love that he's really good quality and that he has a super violent motion when activated. Ladies and gentlemen, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Distortions Unlimited 2022 videos. Goodbye.